less than a week to the spring game. We got Justin Barron with us, back for his 5th year go around here at the Q's. How does that sound when you hear it? 5th and I guess finally the last one here.
Making me feel old. I still feel like a young buck out here. Seeing all the young guys gives me energy, but when you said that, it just made me feel old.
It makes me feel old too. I mean, some of you, the COVID year guys, you guys have been around here forever. How different is that you keep coming back for more here?
I mean, everything's different, right? When we first got here, just a little bit on the COVID year, but we got here, everyone's in separate groups, separate pods. You got to get tested every couple of days, and now we're a whole new coaching staff 5 years later. It's been a long journey.
All right, take me back to December. It was on Christmas, I think, when you made the announcement, and then Arande and Marlo were soon to follow and coming back. What was that moment like, A, deciding it, and then, B, getting you three guys together to kind of put it all out at once?
That was a couple month long process, honestly. Very stressful, some anxiety around it. But ultimately, it was a decision that I needed to make that was going to be best for me. And once I knew that I was coming back, we had it planned out so that we would all post back-to-back days. Once we heard about the new portal rules, we thought about Deuce too. And his was I'm back too, technically. So having him be able to join that was cool. But no, it was a couple month long process, and being able to sit down with my family, talk to them over the phone, talk to my old coaches and my coaching staff, my support staff, and being able to come to a decision. And it's something that's going to pay off for me.
Deuce waited till I think it was New Year's Eve at midnight. That's some aggressive timing, but for an announcement.
Yeah, it's tough for you guys. You guys got to see the news late and then write a report on it. No, it was exciting for him too. It's something that I've been talking about with him the whole time. And then once we heard the opportunity about the new portal rules, then it was a done deal.
We're just going to pretend I was awake at New Year's Eve and midnight and reported on it right away. That's how the history books are going to show that one, Justin. All right, so going back, you obviously had a lot of options. You could have come back, you could have tested out the NFL draft, you could have tested out the portal, and you had to factor in, the new coaching staff. How hard was it to sort through all of those options?
It was tough. Like I said, it was stressful, but being able to really decide that, staying another year, and being in a new system with a spot that's going to be beneficial for me in my future, it was a no-brainer. And me staying is basically like transferring, right? The only thing that's the same is some of the faces I played with last year.
Right.
And a lot of them aren't the same still. So essentially I got the same effect as I was transferring. I just know the same places and some of the people. It was exciting though.
Yeah, because obviously there was a ton of roster turnover and a ton of guys coming in, and the new head coach, which obviously goes into making your decision to come back. Go back to your first meeting with Fran. How much did meeting this guy factor into coming back this year?
The first time I talked to Coach Fran was, I don't remember the date, but I believe it was like 9:30, 10:30 at night. He called me. I've been asking to call him for a couple of days now. Obviously, he's busy. He's got named the head coach. He's got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm not the first thing on his plate. But I was trying to be patient and wait around. At this point, I had my paper signed for the portal. He answers the phone. I told him. I didn't know how I really wanted to word it, but I told him, I was like, Coach, I think I'm going to put my name in the portal, and it's not because of you. I just want to be able to pick what's going to be best for me. Like, it's my last year. And he just asked for a chance, like I said before. All he asked was for a chance, and being able to talk to him in person, see his vision for me and on this team. It's going to work out for the best for both of us.
How different do you think that is? Because I get a sense at some places when there's a change like that, the new coach comes in and the first thing is just like erase the past, right? Like we got to start new. It didn't feel like that happened here. I mean, it's obviously different, but why do you think it was he was able to kind of combine the past into going forward here?
He's a good people person, right? He's not just someone who's going to talk for talk, right? He's really going to connect with you. And one of the first questions he's asked me was about my family, right? He's not even asking about me. He doesn't want to know what I do. He's asking about my mom, my dad, my sister, and what their jobs are, where they live, everything like that. So being able to connect with a person on a deeper level than just the surface, something he's good at, and it's something that's been helpful for us and our team building relationships with them.
All right, take me now through, we're through January, through February, through March, now we're getting toward the spring game. What's the biggest change or changes you have seen in the program of just, the day-to-day, how you go about it?
Which one do you want me to name? I could go down the list, right? Every single thing is different. I told Coach Schaaf, the only thing that's the same, like I mentioned to you too, are some of the faces that's been around. everything in the weight room is different. Everything at practice is different. The way we operate in meetings is different. The way we operate in the cafeteria is different. The way we have to attend classes is different, and it's all different for the better. And hopefully that'll lead to success in the spring game and on the field. But we're just worried about Thursday now, right?
You know, I hear from the guys that come in from Bama, from Fadil from Texas A&M. There's a couple guys on the team from Georgia, Jackson Meeks, obviously Kyle McCord was Ohio State, and they have all played at the highest of levels here, and they're all like, "Yep, this is what we do." How much confidence does that give you that the guys that national championship rings in the playoffs are like, "Yeah, this is the right path to go there"?
That's exciting. It shows us the path and shows that people who have been there, like Meeks and Zeke, have been on national championship team, and obviously that's our aspirations, our goals, and being able to have the confidence from people who have been there and seen it and seen the process and knowing that we're doing stuff that's harder than they've done. It's exciting for us to know that we're on the right path.
Yeah, I'd say that's the other thing they've all said, that this is the hardest spring ball we've been through. Do you echo that? How hard is this last month been?
Yeah, it's tough. Not a lot of me time, right? But it's good. It's what I wanted. Being able to come back for a fifth year. Obviously, I don't have classes the same as everyone else. I only got 2 a week now. Being able to take all that time and put all my time and effort and energy to football, it's what my life's going to be very soon here.
Yeah, because hey, we see it every day here. A lot of guys got to hustle out of here and get to class almost immediately after practice wraps up in the morning. Out of all of these changes, what's the one that sticks to you, Justin, that you think has made you a better football player? What are you leaning on that, like, this is the thing that is really helping me forward?
The support staff around everyone. Being able to have, like, for example, Coach Omar is just someone I can go talk to, right? Talk to you about anything, talk to you about football, talk to you about family, talk to you about school. Another guy, Coach Strawn, obviously is one of the, I don't know his title, Coach Stork.
You got a lot of guys around here. I haven't learned all the titles yet, Justin.
Like, there's so many people around that it's building this one big family, and it's forcing everyone to be comfortable with each other and really bond. So that's exciting.
Yeah, I'd say a lot of new faces for you. Imagine all of us. We don't get to hang out every day. I said that to Marla the other week. I'm like, hey, I know you. This is kind of new. But here we are going through spring. Defense obviously is changing. You guys were in the 3-3-5. It's a different setup with Elijah Robinson. How do you envision your role on the field this year compared to what we've seen you do in the last couple of years?
Playmaker. Is the best one word I can give you to describe it. Being able to play in space, being able to, all the things that you guys have seen me do best in the past, it's what I'm doing all year. They're going to put me in position to make plays and be around the ball and fly around. And it's all I could really ask for.
What's the competition like right now for playing time? Because that the transfer portal has brought in a lot. There's a lot of guys in the defensive backfield for you. What is that day-to-day battle like?
There's competition in every room. And Coach Fran and Coach Schaefer, and even just on, like, in our room alone, there's competition at every single spot for every position. And it's better that way, right? It forces everyone to get better every single day. So it's helpful for us, and it's helpful for the young guys, right? Trying to earn their spot.
All right, part of you coming back for a fifth year that allows you, it also allows Justin Barron to be in a video game this summer. You signed that paperwork real quick, or are we going to see Justin Barron out there?
I didn't sign it quick. I did get it signed, though. I will be on the game. I'm excited to see what my overall is going to be. I think they're gonna try to shoot some of us low, so we'll see.
How much trash talking is there going to be in the locker room this summer when those numbers come out?
A lot of it. I'm gonna let a lot of guys hear it. They're not gonna, if you don't have a higher overall than me, you're not allowed to talk trash to me. That's all it is.
All right, EA is going to set the hierarchy. They're going to let people know. I am really looking forward to those numbers and asking you guys this summer when it comes up. All right, spring game coming up Saturday. What do you, Justin, want to show Syracuse fans when you're in the Dome on Saturday?
That brand new team. You guys are gonna see a brand new team with a whole lot of energy, a whole lot of effort, and more than enough talent to get the job done. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited for everyone to be able to see finally.
All right, we're all looking forward to it, Justin. Thanks.